Oh, right, and this is an oldie but a goodie. The Legend of Wall popularized this strategy. This is the full wall him in with Byzantines, and I am really looking forward to casting this. We have Mac user over here. He has a total of 4 on food, probably going to put a total of 6 on food, but one villager is already coming forward. I wonder what she is going to be doing. Now, with that being said, it does look like Red has had a little bit of idle time over here. Did not, maybe was AFK for a second, or maybe did not play as well as he could have. Asterix, done, stupid. This only works if your opponent is AFK for 20 seconds. Now, you know what? At this elo, I believe this is 11 or 1200 elo. A couple seconds of idle time is not going to be the worst thing in the world. But I just wanted to mention that just so that people understand why there is a 1 to 2 villager differential right off the bat. It looks like Mac user is opting to put houses outside of the gates right away, and I think the reason that he's doing that is to know. Now, I don't think this actually fully blocks the gate. Does it block? Oh, look at that. Fellowship of the Mother Clucking Boar. That boar is dead, though. That scout wanting to come out. No, says Mac user, you got to stay in here. It does block it. Okay, if you place it correctly, it does actually manage to block that. That is hilarious, to say the least. Luring that second boar now is Red playing as the Vietnamese. He will know where Blue is, but he will not know much more than that. I wonder if he's going to send additional ones to Stonewall, opting for Palisade walls for now. That's quite the bit of Palisades, and Palisades are very easily broken. Plus, he used a tree as part of the wall. I definitely disagree with that. Red, for whatever reason, is completely messing up his vill production, has had a lot of idle villager time, and has yet to click up, which this strategy, I've tried it a couple of times, is not the best strategy in the world. But boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy, is it fun if you do manage to get this off. And if you do get this off on a ranked match, please send this into me. I would love to see. Oh, that's hilarious. He's actually going to be able to get out over here, but that scout does not have enough HP to stop that villager from walling. And now it looks like Red is going to become completely full walled. Looks like a fast castle, but actually it's just a mess up on Red's part. Oh man. Trying to quickly get scouts. This is not walled off yet. He could definitely get some knights out right now and completely deny Mac user's plan. He needed to be significantly faster, and that's kind of the problem. If you do really try and stop the wall off from occurring, drop some towers on that and make sure that you get out, you'll be fine. But if you do what Red did in this situation and you take a very, very passive approach, you're going to find yourself in a very, very awkward situation. A full walled in situation. And now what do you do as Red? Byzantines have additional HP on their walls. There's probably going to be mangonels behind these walls. Yeah, this is what the Legend of Wall also did. Getting the stone mining upgrade just because he knows the need for additional stone. And he has basically every single resource out here that he can take uncontested. I've also seen this done with Portuguese, in which you get Victorias to basically generate stone even past the time that you can collect stone outside of your base, which is pretty amazing as well. And look at this mangonel defense, just posting up some mangoes over here wherever it's applicable, adding more and more stone walls behind stone walls, behind stone walls, behind stone walls. Should actually opt to get fortified wall. I think that would make a really, really nice addition to all of these layers. Now, another thing that you might want to do, especially if your opponent is going to go for cap rams, is you might actually want to leave one layer of air pocket, because cap ram and siege ram does splash damage, so it will actually affect the wall behind it. But if you have like a little air gap like there is here, that will not be affected by it and can be very, very useful. Another thing that people do when they are in the situation and they do manage to get to imp is they will try and chop their way, if they have a civ that has onager obviously, to freedom. So another thing that you can do if you are, yes, exactly this. Oh my god, this freaking monster over here already knows what to do. You just wall to the outside and onager chop before they onager chop. Or when they start chopping, you chop to them and then you just cut off with a stone wall. So then they just have like some random villagers here that are trying to work their way to you, and then you just kill that off and make sure that they stay in their base. This is a very, very good castle, by the way, because this castle will allow the chopping on these trees. Although this looks like it's just a mangonel. Do Vietnamese get onager? Yes, I think they do. So there's no reason why he should not be chopping yet. I like this chop. I don't like that he didn't stonewall this as well. I think that would have been a really, really wise decision. Look at this perfect TC placement over here. That's hilarious. And yeah, this is now Red's life. He is now stuck in this tiny, tiny smidgen of a base. Also would not mind some bombard cannons. 1, to take out this castle. 2, to protect from trebs taking down your wall. I'm actually surprised that Red has opted to go rattan archers rather than going for trebuchets, as they're both reaching the post-Imperial Age where they basically have whatever they want to get. And I think Trebs is way more important, not realizing how detrimental not having space is going to be, because all this gold is going to eventually run out. He doesn't have any relic gold generation. You can only sell wood for so long. And once again, chopping yourself out, you can even chop yourself out with trebs if you absolutely need to, is worth it. You need to get, oh, nice shot from Red there. You need to get out of this. Now the bombard cannons have been added. Why did he not wall to the edge? I will never know. I will never understand. Why is Red not trying to chop his way out? I will also not know. That tower in detriment, I mean, yeah, towers at this point is too late. But in early Feudal, when the walls first start going up, I think going for that tower is actually a valid play. But in post-Imperial Age, you're not getting yourself out with a tower. You're going to need yourself some bombard cannons. You're going to need yourself a whole bunch of rams. And then remember that they're going to have bombard cannons to take out your rams. So you're going to have to take out their bombard cannons with your bombard cannons while you're trying to go through 4 layers of fortified Byzantine walls with 4,200. Yeah. I think I like the decision to chop out significantly more than to go through the walls. I also like how Red got fortified wall, because it's really Mag users like, yeah man, I'm coming for you, bro. I'm coming for you. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm assuming this is gonna be a castle, but that castle is probably going to be in vain. No, he's just throwing these villagers. It looks to me like Red is just one step too slow on everything, and Mac user just absolutely filling up everything with production buildings. He has the space. Red does not. He doesn't even have space to put additional production buildings. I mean, I guess he has this little area over here, but he will not be able to reproduce. The amount of food, though, that Red has, he really should do something with that. I think you might as well get your RAM upgrades because those are food heavy, or you might want to sell your food if the food price is still decent because you're gonna run out of gold. This is funny to him taking gold over here. He's getting shot by bombards, but he doesn't even care. He just needs that gold so desperately. And nope, to the mining camp. If the mining camp's over here, I think he can actually still mine from that. The slow but deadly squeeze that this strategy is impeccable. And now you have this weird, and the best part is you can just let your skirmishers in like whenever you want. It looks like Mac user saw that his opponent was going for Rattans, and yeah, I mean the population count says, "Oh, I'm stuck, I'm effed." And let's take a quick look at the statistics. I would love for more people to do the wall strategy on Arena and to send me in their versions and their recordings of their experience with this strategy. It is a difficult strategy to pull off. I have yet to do it very effectively myself, but I will certainly make some more attempts in doing so. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. Poop Lord out.